Linda Evangelista calls herself a nightmare. She was known as one of the most beautiful women in the world. Until 5 years ago, the supermodel decided to go ahead with a treatment that was supposed to enhance her look. The procedure was promoted as a safer alternative to liposuction, but something went wrong. Linda was left brutally disfigured and in physical and emotional pain. Just 3 months after the surgery, Evangelista noticed strange bulges growing on her body, and over time, they hardened and turned numb. It turns out that Linda was suffering from a rare side effect of the procedure. Her fat tissue that was supposed to shrink became thicker and larger, and there was nothing she could do to get rid of it. The supermodel couldn't even look at herself in a mirror, and she dreaded being seen in public and could no longer work.
Versace want to dress me with that sticking out of my body.
Even worse, it led to depression and self-loathing. But what really broke Linda's heart is that it also damaged her relationship with her son.
He used to make comments frequently like, "Mommy, do you remember when you used to be fun? Mommy, remember when you used to laugh all the time? How come you don't laugh anymore?"
Evangelista sued the procedure provider for $50 million in damages because of her inability to work. Sadly, Linda isn't the only woman in show business who's suffered because of society's expectations of her. Courteney Cox also wanted to stay young for as long as possible.
You know, I think I was trying to keep up with getting older and trying to chase that, it's something you can't keep up with.
The actress also admitted that while the social pressure on her was tremendous, the scrutiny she put on herself was even more intense. Seeing how her face was changing made Courteney want to regain her youth and beauty, so she went for cosmetic surgery. But at some point, Cox realized that pursuing some superficial standard didn't make her happier, and even more importantly, the injections that were supposed to make her look younger actually gave her face a very strange appearance.
And to picture yourself and go, "Oh God,
Yeah.
you look horrible."
Luckily for the actress, there was a way back for her. About 5 years ago, Cox had all her fillers dissolved to look more natural again. She learned to embrace the changes and realized that those wrinkles on her face were actually smile lines, and there's nothing wrong with them. And now, Courteney says she'll never repeat her mistake.
I just have a new motto, just let it be.
But at least it didn't cost Cox her career. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for Jennifer Grey. We all remember her from Dirty Dancing, but she seemed to slip into obscurity after that hit movie. Turns out, the reason for that was plastic surgery. 2 years after playing the role of Baby, Grey decided to change the shape of her nose. But instead of improving her look, the rhinoplasty rendered her unrecognizable. I went into the operating room a celebrity and came out anonymous. It was the nose job from hell. I'll always be this once famous actress nobody recognizes because of a nose job. Jennifer felt as if she'd entered the witness protection program, as suddenly no one knew who she was anymore. Since her face had changed so much, Grey stopped getting any new roles. Even Jennifer's 11-year-old daughter barely recognized her when she first watched Dirty Dancing.
She said, "Your face looked really different in the movie. You looked really beautiful." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But the problem was, I didn't believe enough in myself."
Jennifer deeply regretted getting a nose job to try to conform to some kind of beauty standard. It took the actress years to realize that she didn't have to be so self-conscious. Today, these women aren't afraid of walking out of their doors with their heads held high, and they'll no longer give in to the pressure of society forcing them to look a certain way. Why? Because they finally accept themselves just as they are, as we all should too.